Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your buddy Rob Molina, Pun Perfector, Toy Collector, and as always, guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Of course, I always take a little time at the beginning of every video to say just a nice and warm thank you to all my colleagues and all my friends and all my supporters who have continued to tune in to every video and continue to sort of leave commentary and have conversation with me. It's always just a awesome feeling. So thank you guys as always. So today, guys, I'm gonna show you a purchase that I made, I would say, a couple of weeks ago, and of course very happy to show you guys exactly what I got. So if you guys have watched any of my videos, then you know that I do enjoy the world of anime. Of course, I do enjoy the world of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. As you guys can see behind me, I've got several characters from the series. So yeah, anything that's JoJo related, I definitely like to sort of consume, eat up, and make it my own. So this is no different. This is a very cool figure that I can't wait to show you guys. So definitely excited. So I was able to get this figure from the Big Bad Toy Store online store, and I've been very happy with Big Bad Toy Store. I think they do a wonderful job of making sure that your purchases get to get to your home safely, or get to your PO box safely. So I definitely commend them on always doing a stand-up job for collectors. Of course, collectors do like it when their collectibles show up in a pristine sort of looking way. So these guys definitely awesome. So yeah, guys, if you haven't ever purchased anything from Big Bad Toy Store, then I definitely recommend that you guys give them a shot and give them a try, because I'm a happy customer. So yeah, guys, with that being said, I'm going to show you exactly what I got. So as I was saying, love JJBA, love anime, and of course I love this figure. So of course this is Dio Brando from the series JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and of course this is from the Grandista line. Of course it's a sort of offshoot of Banpresto, and as you guys can see, this is Dio in all his greatness. Of course, Dio in Italian means God or godlike. So of course, Mr. Dio Brando, was given that name for a good reason. This guy is definitely God tier, godlike. There's definitely nobody that compares to a Dio in the world of JGBA. Of course, this guy is the ultimate badass. Just a rotten sort of villainous, sort of evil, sort of depraved, sort of bad guy. So he definitely fits the title. I mean, it definitely fits the description of sort of just a badass. So of course, as you guys can see, on the box panels, the different sort of images of the figure. So of course this is more of a close-up image of his face, and of course you see his flowing blonde hair. Of course on this side, it's just another sort of a glam shot of what the figure looks like. So very cool. And of course, dead center in the front, you can kind of see a much more sort of focused view of his face. Of course, he's got that just menacing grin. Definitely Grandista, Banpresto always does a wonderful job of executing these figures. They always look fantastic. They always look good. I'm definitely happy that I was able to purchase this figure and make it my own. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna take it out of the box and show you guys exactly what it looks like outside the box. Of course, the glams of course give you a little insight onto what it will look like, but of course taking it out of the box is where it's at. I'm saying? That's the bread and butter. What I'm saying? So yeah, obviously Grandista does a wonderful job of packaging these figures. Of course, they give you tons of cardboard to keep it nice and safe. And typically, with these figures, they typically come in like these Ziploc bag sort of like compartments or packaging, so it's very cool, very nice. Typically 3 pieces, so this is no different. Three pieces. It's typically the base, the torso, and the lower body. So the legs. So I will take this out. I'm gonna do my best to be as quick as I can, because there's nothing worse than seeing someone struggle mightily to open up this plastic packaging. So I'm already in love with this thing. This thing is solid, it's heavy. Of course, as you guys can see, to protect the face, to protect the face mold. Of course, they've got it wrapped in this bowl wrap, so very nice. I like that. Of course, as you guys can see, this is Dio, looking marvelous, looking spectacular. So of course, if you guys have watched JJBA, then you know that nobody has more brag, nobody has more swag than Mr. Dio Brando. So of course, throughout the series, throughout the entire story arc, people praise Dio for what he is. So of course, Dio is just sort of a godlike figure. Of course, throughout the series, they pay him homage. Of course, throughout the series, they make reference to how significant he was. How important he was to this sort of like cult-like following. These guys sort of looked up to him, and sort of just wanted to emulate him in every single way. So yeah, definitely an awesome character. So of course, this looks phenomenal, I would say. I put the 2 pieces together. I will worry about the base at another time, but I just wanted to kind of give you guys a little sort of look at the character and a look at the mold itself. The attention to detail is phenomenal. I love it. Of course, as you guys can see, the cape is kind of flowing in the wind, so I like that aspect of it. Of course, Dio's got that smug sort of expression on his face, sort of that menacing, sort of evil look, as though he's like peering into your soul. Of course, he's sort of bringing some attention to himself just by kind of posturing the way he is. He's sort of like confident in the fact that no matter what you throw at him, he's gonna kick your goddamn ass. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this thing looks spectacular. Of course, I love the sort of midriff, how it's exposed. Of course, you can see his rock hard abs. Of course, he's got a 6-pack, and of course, this is a nice little touch. You see like his sort of green belt that sort of kind of drapes over his thighs. So very nice touch. Of course, he's got the sort of knee pads, of course, with the symbols of the hearts adorned on the front of them. Of course, you can see the heart right here in the front as well. Of course, he's got these golden boots to match, with his sort of golden wristband. So just a very, very nice touch. And of course, you guys can see the headband, of course, also adorning the heart symbol as well. But of course, if you guys have watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, then you know that in chapter 3, that's when they introduce stands. So stands are sort of like basically a sort of ability, an innate ability that these stand users are able to wield. They sort of look like humanoid forms, most of these stands. So they almost are like sort of like an offshoot, sort of a part of their subconscious. So, with Dio himself, his stand ability is TheWorld. And of course, with good reason, his stand ability is definitely top tier, definitely OP, definitely, very significant. Of course, his ability is the ability to, hold time, not hold time, but I'm sorry, to pause time or stop time. So, he's able to stop time for, I would say a span of like 5 seconds at least. But I think if he was able to sort of maximize that ability, I think the most you could do is like maybe 10 seconds, 9 seconds. But still a pretty significant ability in itself. Of course, if you watch chapter 3, you'll know what I mean. This guy's definitely badass. His stand is definitely, definitely phenomenal, definitely awesome, awesome, everywhere. So, I definitely want you guys to watch the series. Definitely want you to tune in. I think if you give it an opportunity, you'll see that, this series is definitely a fave of mine, of course. But I think if you give it a shot, it may be, a favorite of one of yours as well. So, but yeah, guys, if you can, just comment down below what you think of this latest haul. Of course, I'm happy. I'm very content, very excited to have this, in my collection. Can't wait to adorn it in my room. So, yeah, guys. Well, with that being said, guys, thank you as always for dropping by. I appreciate it every single time. And yeah, guys, I hope to see you guys very soon in my next vid. And I want you guys to take care and stay blessed. And I'll see you next time. All right. Bye.